Hey, coin enthusiasts and collectors. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in the US, the 2016 1 cent coin. At first glance, it's just a penny, but hold on tight because this little coin could be worth big money. So, let's take a closer look at its value, history, and why it's making headlines in the coin world. Let's get into it. Here it is, the 2016 penny, minted by the United States Mint in Denver. At first, it's easy to overlook. With its traditional Abraham Lincoln portrait on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, it looks just like any other modern penny. But, there's a lot more to this coin than meets the eye. Most of us know the penny as having a face value of 1 cent, but what makes this 2016 coin so special? And why are we saying it could be worth up to $981 million? It all starts with the rarity and condition of specific coins like this one. The penny, or 1 cent coin, has been a part of US currency since the late 18th century. The 2016 coin, like all pennies, features Abraham Lincoln, a figure who's been featured on the cent since 1909. Over the years, the design has evolved, but this 2016 issue still features the reverse of the Lincoln Memorial, which was in use from 1959 to 2008 before the redesign featuring the Union Shield. So why are we talking about a 2016 coin in 2025? That's because, while this coin looks standard, it holds a deep connection to its place in history, and this connection is tied to its rarity. Before we get into the mind-blowing part of this coin's potential value, we need to understand rarity. Not all 2016 pennies are worth millions. The key lies in the condition of the coin, and whether it was part of a very small batch that was released into circulation. In fact, some 2016 pennies were minted in such limited numbers that they are now extremely rare. But here's where it gets wild. As with any rare coin, condition is paramount. If you're lucky enough to find a 2016 penny that is in pristine condition, uncirculated, and perhaps with a unique error, that's when the value skyrockets. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is finding error coins. And believe it or not, the 2016 penny has been associated with several fascinating errors, including double dies, off-center strikes, and even coins with unique minting marks. One of the biggest reasons this penny could be worth millions is because of certain error coins that collectors and investors are constantly on the lookout for. The more unusual or the more error-prone a coin is, the higher its value on the market. For example, imagine you come across a 2016 penny with a noticeable double die. That means the design was struck twice, which gives the coin a blurred or doubled appearance. These kinds of errors can make the coin incredibly valuable, depending on how rare they are. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the claim that the 2016 penny could be worth a staggering $981 million. I know, it sounds too good to be true. But here's the deal. There is no single 2016 penny that's worth that amount. Instead, this number comes from the total estimated value of all pennies ever produced, including the 2016 if they were to be somehow accumulated or traded under the right conditions. Let me explain. According to some estimates, the total face value of every penny ever minted is valued at over $981 million. While it's highly unlikely that one coin could be worth anywhere near that figure, the combined value of all pennies, especially if rare, error coins were included in the mix, is truly mind-blowing. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a booming market, with collectors paying millions for rare and unique coins. The 2016 penny, despite its low face value, has been featured in numerous high-profile coin auctions and online sales, where rare examples can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. And the value of error coins can fluctuate based on demand. If there's a spike in interest or a particular coin is sought after by investors, it could drive the value of a specific penny through the roof. So, how do you find a 2016 penny that's worth more than just 1 cent? Here are some tips. First, inspect the condition. Uncirculated coins are far more valuable than those that have been worn down by circulation. Second, check for any errors. Look for double die features, off-center strikes, or unique minting flaws that can make the coin one of a kind. Lastly, consider having your penny graded by a professional. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can give your coin an official grade, which can dramatically increase its market value. So, while the 2016 D penny might not be worth $981 million individually, there's no denying that some of these pennies, especially those with errors or rare conditions, can fetch serious money on the market. Keep an eye out when you're checking your change, because that simple penny might just turn out to be more valuable than you think. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin insights. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare pennies, or if you have any questions about coin collecting. See you next time. Next 2002 D 1 cent USA coin. If you're a coin collector or just a curious viewer, you're in for a treat today. We're diving into the world of US pennies, specifically the 2002 D 1 cent coin. At first glance, it might look like just another penny, but trust me, there's much more to this coin than meets the eye. Could this little coin be worth big money? Well, stick around, because the answer might surprise you. Let's explore the history, the value, and how a simple penny could potentially be worth millions. Here it is, the 2002 D penny, minted in Denver by the United States Mint. It may look like a regular penny, but there's a lot more going on beneath the surface. On the obverse, we see the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, which has been featured on the cent since 1909. And on the reverse, we have the Lincoln Memorial, which adorned the back of the penny from 1959 to 2008 before the redesign featuring the Union Shield. But what makes the 2002 D penny so special, and why is it being talked about as potentially worth big money? Well, it's not just about its design, it's about rarity, condition, and a few other key factors that could make this penny much more valuable than its face value of just 1 cent. To understand why the 2002 D penny might hold some serious value, we need to look back at its history. The penny has been in circulation since 1793, and over the years, it's undergone several changes in design and composition. But in 2002, it was just another year for the cent, nothing too unusual about it on the surface. That's why it's easy to overlook this coin as just another part of a typical year's mintage. However, what makes the 2002 D penny intriguing is what happened in the years that followed. You see, coin collectors are constantly searching for coins that are rare, uncirculated, or have unique characteristics. Even though this penny is widely produced, certain factors have made it a target for keen-eyed collectors. Now, here's where things get interesting. The 2002 D penny may not have been initially minted with high value in mind, but over time, certain examples of this coin have become extremely rare, especially those in mint condition. Coin collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for pennies that have been preserved without wear or damage. The first thing to consider is the condition of the coin. Most pennies that circulate through everyday transactions are worn and weathered, making them worth only their face value. But if you can find a 2002 D penny in mint condition, meaning it has never been used in circulation and still looks brand new, this is where the big value comes into play. Uncirculated pennies, especially from a specific year, can fetch a premium price because they are harder to find. The 2002 D penny, when kept in pristine condition, can easily be worth tens of dollars, sometimes more, depending on the market and buyer interest. Next, let's talk about error coins. One of the biggest reasons why the 2002 D penny could be worth even more is if it has a minting error. These error coins are highly prized by collectors because they are one-of-a-kind pieces that represent a rare mistake made at the US Mint. Some examples of errors in 2002 D pennies include double dies, where the image is struck twice, creating a blurry or doubled design. Other errors include off-center strikes, where the coin wasn't perfectly aligned during the minting process, or even coins that are misprinted with incorrect designs. These kinds of errors can make a penny worth hundreds, thousands, or even more, depending on the rarity of the mistake. Error coins can drive up the value dramatically, as they're considered collectibles in the numismatic world. A single error 2002 D penny could be worth much more than you might expect, depending on the type of error and its significance in the history of U.S. coinage. Now, here's the big question: the claim that the 2002 D penny is worth $250 million. Let me break this down for you. The $250 million figure comes from an interesting concept. It's an estimation of the total face value of every penny ever minted by the U.S. Mint. While no single 2002 D penny will ever be worth that amount, the combined total value of all pennies in circulation, including rare or error coins, could add up to an incredibly large sum, $250 million or even more, depending on certain market conditions. Now, of course, no single coin, not even a rare error coin, is going to fetch anything near $250 million. But, this number is used to highlight the immense potential value that coins can accumulate over time, particularly when considering the rarest, most collectible examples of pennies like the 2002 D. Collecting rare coins is a growing market, and if you're wondering how to buy or sell your 2002 D penny, there are a few options to explore. Coin shows, online auction sites like eBay, or professional dealers are all great places to start if you want to find or sell rare coins. But before you rush out to sell or buy, it's important to have your penny professionally graded. Professional grading services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can evaluate the quality and authenticity of your coin, ensuring that you get the best price. Having your penny graded will also help you determine how rare or valuable it really is. The higher the grade, the higher the value you can expect. So how can you spot a valuable 2002 D penny? Well, it starts with checking its condition. Look for signs of wear, damage, or discoloration. The better preserved the coin, the higher its potential value. Next, check for any possible mint errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. If you're unsure about your coin, consider taking it to a coin expert or getting it graded to get an accurate idea of its value. So, while the 2002 D penny may only be worth 1 cent in face value, it has the potential to be much more valuable depending on its condition, rarity, and possible mint errors. Coin collectors around the world are paying close attention to these pennies, and if you're lucky enough to find a rare one, you could be holding on to a small fortune. Thanks for watching today's video. If you've ever found a rare penny or have any questions about coin collecting, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future coin adventures. Until next time, keep collecting. Last 2012 D 1 cent USA coin. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of US coins, and more specifically, the 2012 D 1 cent coin. At first glance, it may seem like just another penny, but trust me, this coin has some hidden value. Could it be worth big money? Stick around because we're about to explore why the 2012 D penny is attracting attention from collectors and investors alike. Let's get started. Here it is, the 2012 D penny, minted by the United States Mint in Denver. On the obverse, you'll find the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln, who has been gracing the cent since 1909. And on the reverse, you'll see the Union Shield design, which replaced the Lincoln Memorial in 2010 and has been featured on pennies ever since. To the casual observer, it looks just like any other modern penny. But the 2012 D penny has become the focus of attention in the world of coin collecting. Sure, its face value is just 1 cent, but some specific 2012 D pennies are worth much more than that. Let's find out why. The penny has a long and rich history in the United States, going all the way back to 1793. Over the years, the design has evolved, but the coin has always carried a deep connection to American history. The 2012 D penny, however, marks a significant point in the history of U.S. coinage due to the transition in design that happened just 2 years prior. In 2010, the U.S. Mint began producing the penny with a new reverse design, the Union Shield, which symbolizes the strength and unity of the United States. It replaced the iconic Lincoln Memorial, which had adorned the back of the penny since 1959. The 2012 D penny, produced in Denver, was part of this new era of U.S. coinage. Now, here's the catch: the value of the 2012 D penny isn't tied to just its face value. In fact, most 2012 D pennies you'll find in your change are worth exactly 1 cent. So, why are we talking about big money? It's all about rarity and condition. The key to valuable coins is finding those that were produced in limited quantities, are in pristine condition, or have certain unique features. The most valuable 2012 D pennies are those that are uncirculated, meaning they have never been used in daily transactions and still look brand new. Uncirculated coins are rare, which makes them much more desirable to collectors. A well-preserved 2012 D penny can be worth a significant premium over its face value. Uncirculated coins, especially those from a specific year like 2012, are harder to find in good condition because they have usually been circulated and damaged by time. The 2012 D penny, in pristine condition, can fetch anywhere from $5 to $15 or more, depending on the demand and the exact market at the time. Error coins are where the big money really starts to get interesting. Mint errors are mistakes made during the production process, and they can make a coin much more valuable than its regular counterpart. When it comes to the 2012 D penny, some of these coins have been found with rare minting errors, making them worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. One of the most common and valuable errors that can occur on a penny is the double die, where the design is stamped more than once, creating a blurry, overlapping effect. For example, a double die on the 2012 D penny could make the coin incredibly valuable to collectors who are searching for rare minting mistakes. Other types of errors that can drive up the price include off-center strikes, where the coin wasn't properly aligned when struck, or die cracks, where the coin has visible cracks on the surface from the die used to mint it. If you happen to come across a 2012 D penny with one of these errors, it could be worth significantly more than you think. Now, you're probably wondering, what about the claim that the 2012 D penny could be worth $120 million? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, the $120 million figure is based on the total face value of all pennies ever minted by the U.S. Mint. While no single 2012 D penny is worth $120 million, this number represents the combined total of all pennies in circulation. It's a mind-blowing amount that speaks to the scale of U.S. coinage over the years. To put it simply, the $120 million estimate is a symbolic figure, emphasizing just how much value could be tied up in pennies over time, especially when you consider the rarities and error coins that exist within that vast number. No single coin is going to be worth that much, but some rare 2012 D pennies could fetch tens of thousands of dollars, especially if they are in mint condition or have a unique error. Coin collecting has grown into a serious hobby and investment, and there are many ways to get involved. If you're interested in buying or selling rare coins like the 2012 D penny, there are a few options available to you. One popular avenue for buying and selling rare coins is online platforms like eBay. There, collectors from all over the world trade coins, and you can often find some great deals or valuable items up for auction. Another option is visiting coin shows, where you can meet dealers and collectors face-to-face and negotiate prices. But before you buy or sell a coin, it's crucial to have it professionally graded. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can grade your coin and provide you with an official certification. This can significantly boost its value on the market, especially if your coin is rare or in excellent condition. So how can you identify a valuable 2012 D penny? It all comes down to condition and errors. If you find one in uncirculated condition, it's worth far more than just 1 cent. And keep an eye out for any minting mistakes, like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. You'll also want to look for coins with clear, sharp features. If the coin looks worn, faded, or has scratches, its value will likely be lower. And remember, the rarer the minting error or the better the condition, the higher the potential value of your 2012 D penny. So, while the 2012 D penny may only have a face value of 1 cent, it holds the potential to be worth a lot more depending on its condition, rarity, and any possible minting errors. Some of these coins are worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars, and if you're lucky enough to find one, it could be a great addition to your collection, or even an incredible investment. Thanks for tuning in. If you've ever found a rare 2012 D penny or have any questions about coin collecting, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our future videos. Until next time, happy collecting.